Hi. Um, I think that today's message is about expectations. I'm here in the forest. It's just a beautiful wintry day. Check this out. I've just been jogging for 20 minutes, and I think that's the oxygenizing time for my body, which was really cool. The only thing is that it left my nosy running, and I haven't got a tissue, so it's mind my sniffing. Excuse me. Um, the reason why I'm recording myself is because I wanted to speak about expectations. Okay, I don't know what the message is gonna come out as, but here it comes. I just think to myself that you need to come out of your like sort of step out of your life for a little bit to notice yourself and see what is it that you are actually expecting and who from, because that is not what it should be. Okay, the expectations leads to such massive disappointment that it can make you feel it can leave you feeling like really left out and lonely and just being completely on your own, because people only can like fulfill so much of your expectations, because everybody's responsibility is to fulfill their own expectations, and if you don't do it to yourself, then how can you do it to others, right? I mean, if you catch yourself expecting anything from anybody, this is my truth, this is what I notice. You expecting anything because you've done something for this person, because you think that this person owes you something, and then you're wrong. Then you're just not doing the things from the right reasons. By saying wrong is that perhaps in your head you're right, because you have a belief that people should return favors, or they should appreciate your job, or they should appreciate you. Because the reason why I'm actually just recording this today was I've been hearing a lot lately about how you would expect, right? You would expect someone treating me differently. You would expect me to be more appreciated for how many years I've worked for this company. You would expect me to be more appreciated for what I've done for him or her, or whatever. And I just think to myself, no, I wouldn't fucking expect anything. Because if you are expecting, then you're only hurting yourself, right? The expectation is just like lack of self-appreciation. It's a complete. So if you are lacking your own appreciation, how can you even possibly appreciate somebody else, right? You don't appreciate your own work. You're just not like doing it for the doing. You're doing it to get something, to get a reward, and to get praise, to get approval, to get validation from the outside. That means you're attached. And you just might as well be an alcoholic or a drug addict, because this is just as much of an addiction as everything else. Okay? Seeking approval, seeking out there for something that you need to like fulfill yourself is an addiction, and it's harmful. Okay? And I've been fighting this battle because I didn't realize how much damage it can leave in the body, in the mind, in the soul, in your heart. How much of a like a left out feeling you can get out of this, and how much of a unhappy person you're gonna become, basically. Okay, because you're expecting appreciation. Like, and I read really something cool today. I think it was by Katrina Root. She said in one of her blogs, or like she's got a post on a blog, and it says, what if you decide that you the outcomes you get the outcomes becomes you getting the outcomes. And I couldn't hack it. I was like, what is she on about? Is she on drugs? But it hit me then, because I was having a jog and I thought, what does it mean? I mean, what does it mean inside? How do you feel this? How do you feel that statement? How do you feel that decision? You basically do things for the sake of doing them, not for the outcome. Okay? And this demands a shift energetically inside of you and getting a different perspective. And you can do it if you choose to, but you can choose to, like, let's say, go to work and feeling and drinking the poison of feeling not appreciated, drinking the poison of feeling like you're the victim, because you haven't got a Paris for years, for example, or you just never think that, or you would think that you want to get a praise from a boss, and then some words of approval or whatever, right? But really, I'll tell you this much: even if you get it, you're still not going to be satisfied, because the only person that you need validation from is yourself, and you're not giving it to yourself. Simple as that. Okay, but so there are 3 things in this message today, I think. First of all is that you're not given. I have to show this. It's so cool. And it's steamy, and it's really soft. You know, when you jog on there, when you jog on the snow, it just feels so soft, like you're running on the cloud. I haven't run on cloud, but it's cool. First thing is that you are seeking a validation out there. Okay, that is, if you choose to, that's fine. If it resonates with you, that's fine. But seriously, I don't see that you can ever get fulfilled, ever, because you're gonna be empty inside, and you go into, because you're not feeling it in. You're not feeling it in. Okay, it's just like you have like a completely drained well. Okay, and there is no water down in the well. Okay, and in fact there are cracks out there in the soil or whatever is there at the bottom. That means that the water run out. Okay, and if you start to pour the water into the well from the outside, trying to fill it up, okay, you're gonna be so tired, and you actually have no guarantee that this well is gonna fill up, because before you know, there is a reason why this well is dried out. Perhaps there is a passage that the water is just flowing somewhere else at the bottom of the well, and it's your job to choose. Either I'm going to give it a go and try and get the water from somewhere else, and try to fill this water, this well with water from the outside, or I'm just going to find a little bit of a different spring, okay, and enjoy it, okay, because whatever was fulfilling you in the past has dried, okay. Whatever you thought it was okay to get, it's just not okay for you to get anymore, okay, and you're just not getting the outcomes, and it can leave you very empty if you just carry on doing this. It can leave you as empty as the well which dried out or leaked out on. So that's one thing. The second thing is that your job is to validate yourself, like appreciate yourself, and think that you already are okay. You're already okay by doing things that you're doing. Okay, the things that you're doing are the things you're doing. Okay, that's it. Okay, there is no different reason. Just for the sake of doing the things, you're doing the things. And that's what, this is my message for today, because this is what like hit me when I asked the question, where am I going wrong? Where is this emptiness? And I'll bet you that I'm going to feel this tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because every now and again I just have a message and it comes through, and I think about it, and I try to shift energetically so that I just get a different perspective. It's just as if I was taking a step back away from my life for a bit and see it from a different perspective. Where is this crack that the love is running off through, that I can't feel fulfilled, right? There is no fulfillment. Where is it? Well, this is what I'm doing wrong, okay? I was expecting somebody else to give me what I was supposed to give myself. And this is connected. I don't know how it came out, because I started talking and I knew that this needs to come out. So I'll have to repeat it again and rewatch it and see what I'm on about. But it's true, okay? The expectations that you have inside of you towards other people is a cry out, okay? It's a cry out from your soul for your own appreciation, for your own validation, for your own, like, yes, yes, you are amazing, right? You're doing the things already, okay? It's not like, it's just getting this perspective from not being good enough, okay? Not being good enough. That God knows where it comes from. It comes from generational crap that we've been put onto, that we're shaking off of ourselves right now, okay? And from not being good enough and thinking and feeling that you're not good enough, to convincing yourself and just taking the step back away from this and hey, what I am doing is already more than enough, okay? I'm more than worthy. I more than deserve, because what I'm doing at the moment is more than enough, okay? I'm more than good, okay? More than good enough. Instead of that you're not good enough, okay? But that demands work, okay? That demands work in your head first, in your heart, okay? You have to ask yourself questions like, how do I do this? How do I shift my own being, my own soul, and convince myself and give myself this belief that I am already more than good enough, okay? And that I am already doing more than enough, that everything I do is more than good enough, okay? Rather than push yourself, because I noticed the other day I was like really rushing myself. That was the first time in my life that I noticed rushing myself, like, come on, we have to do this, and I thought, hang on, stop for a second. There's nowhere to go. I don't have to do anything, and I'm not going to just like even say take a command, even if it's from myself, okay? I respect myself. I want to respect myself to an extent when I want to be like sort of, I don't know, connected with myself, right? In a way where my other part, who was always rushing me and forever telling me that I'm not good enough, and forever telling me that this, what I'm doing is not good enough, that it's never going to sell, that it's never going to work, that it's never going to blah, 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 that part of myself is going to be on my side, and it's going to tell me, bravo, you fucking nailed it. You've done more than enough, even if it's a crappy job. Do you know, like when you have a kid, because I'm so grateful for my daughter, because she's showing me every day so many things about life. It's unbelievable. And like, you know, when she just draws a drawing and you can see that it's just like 3 sticks all together, and she just like, mommy, look. Obviously she's just a little bit older now and she's got like more mature drawings, but when she was younger, she was giving me like 3 little lines and 2 dots, and I was like, oh wow, what's that? That's so pretty. And she was like, well, guess what I is? And I was like, okay, pineapple. She's like, it's not a pineapple, it's you. And I was like, okay, oh my god, this is so beautiful, right? I look so pretty in this picture. Look at my teeth, it's so white, right? You don't expect anything. You don't expect a painting from her, because you know she's only learning, okay? It's new to her, okay? And it's new for you, and it's new for me to live, okay? And it's new for me and for you to live in this world, especially nowadays, because nowadays it's just a different level different level of living. So whatever you think about yourself and you think that it's just, oh, not good enough, okay, I could have done better, just decide that this is enough, okay? This comes from a decision. You really need to decide that this is you, and you're only learning, and that's already, whatever you've done, you decided it's good enough. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys pretty place in Kiewit. Have a look around. How cool is this? What a beautiful place I'm at. Blue sky. It's like a different country. It's like a completely different country here. I'm just so used to this forest being muddy. So pretty. So pretty. So yeah, deciding that I'm not going to expect anything from myself other than just doing the things, and try the best I can and be happy with the outcome, no matter what it is. Okay? Because if it's going to be an outcome that your ego is going to tell you that it's not good enough, that it should have been better, that you messed up, that you're not, that you're useless, and you notice that voice, tell it to fuck right off. Okay? Because this is not the right voice. The right voice is, say, the loving voice, not the one out of fear. Okay? Because the ego is the one from fear, will tell you that you're not good enough. People will tell you blah blah blah, what they're gonna think, what they're gonna say. What are you thinking? It's just like you fearing your own opinion. You're fearing your own opinion. That's all it is. Okay? And if your opinion is going to be coming out from your love, and you're gonna decide that I've done the things, okay, this is more than good enough for doing the things. I didn't expect the outcome even. Okay? My expectation was nothing. Okay? But I did it. I got up. I got the courage. I did the thing. Okay? I did the thing I wanted. Okay? I went for a jog in there. Okay? And today I promised myself I'm going to be jogging with this attitude. And I had so much fun because I didn't actually have the normal expectation from myself that I need to go through and run 5 miles. Which is good to have a goal, don't get me wrong, but just bearing in mind, have a goal, but just knowing that if you don't fulfill that goal, you're never going to think for anything less than you are, because you have tried, you have done this, you had fun, and just doing the things for doing the things themselves was already your outcome, was already your goal, and it was brilliant, and you were brilliant. This is how I want to live from now onwards. Just take a step back and say like, oh my God, right? I'm more than good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough of a wife, mother, worker, professional enough, pretty enough, skinny enough, young enough, which is the most ridiculous, I think, and whatever not enough, this is enough, okay? This now is enough, okay? And now I'm gonna have a little bit of a game and play and try things out with fun and happiness to see if I can do it. Try myself a little bit, challenge myself a little bit, enjoy myself whilst doing it and doing them things just for the sake of doing them things, nothing else. Okay? And that's left me with a smile on my face, because for the first time in my life I was actually jogging in the snow, and it was the softest jog in the world. And I'm really happy about this. It was beautiful, and I enjoyed every second of it. I felt a bit heavy later on because I just felt like something has to come out, so I just pulled my phone out and started recording myself. Because the message was coming through and was really powerful. But now it's nice, it's just beautiful. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, a peaceful day, okay, with your soft shoulders, relaxed belly. And I just want to say one more thing, which is really important, okay? Oh, sorry. It's about what's going on on a sort of from a spiritual level, from spiritual field. It's the energy is clearing at the moment, strong, and it's very strong. Okay, I think it's clearing more than ever, and we're going through like a triggery time. Okay, and the triggers are so powerful that you get triggered by things that you would never expect to be triggered. And just observe those triggers. Don't feel guilty. Explain to yourself that those triggers are just for you to notice that you need to clear something from inside of you. Okay, because perhaps there is something inside of you still that needs clearing. Okay, like some kind of grudge, Okay, even towards yourself, you can have a grudge towards yourself, for doing something or not doing something. And it might be easier for you to forgive yourself for doing the things or not doing the things if you decide that your decisions are the right ones every time, even if you think that they're wrong. If you decide that your every decision in your life has been okay, and it was just leading you towards your highest good and to the person that you know, then it's going to be much easier for you to sort of understand that whatever you've done or you haven't done, it was meant to be for you not to do. Okay, that you decided. The reason why you did it or you didn't do it was because you decided that your decision, that decision, although it seemed like a wrong decision, it was supposed to be there no matter what. Okay, so nothing else would have happened. Okay, nothing else would have happened in this situation that you can't forgive yourself or you forgive somebody else. It was meant to be, and the purpose was the unknown for you at the time. That's why you feel like, oh, you could have done something differently. Okay, but no, you couldn't have. Okay, it was meant to be. You were meant to be that kind of person at that very point. Okay, and just decide that your every decision is the right decision, even if it's a wrong decision. It's always the right decision, and that's a good decision if you decide this. If that makes sense, it does make sense in my heart, so that's why I'm passing it on. And yeah, just observe the triggers and don't worry about where if you're angry with someone, and if you feel like you're angry with yourself or you're angry with somebody else and you just take it out on them unnecessarily, just go and apologize like I did the other day because I made a complete ass of myself. But just go in there and exposing myself to uncomfortable and thinking, okay, I wasn't really pleasant, so I'm just gonna go out there and face the situation myself in a way where I just want to see what happens, and I'm gonna be myself and say what happened from my heart. It just led to a beautiful outcome that I never even expected. So it's worth just to observe your triggers and forgive yourself straight away, thinking it was supposed to happen. Okay, was I a bitch or an asshole? Yes. Was I supposed to be? Yes. It was needed, okay, to occur. That situation was needed to occur to help the collective to clear the energies that we are clearing at the moment faster and faster and faster, and that is beautiful. And this is why we are here. We are here to experience all those triggers and to become something better, to become something lighter, to become something else, completely different dimension that you have no idea how beautiful it will be. Okay, now I'm off. Okay, and if anyone who's English and fancies a donut today but thinking, oh, should I, shan't I, just think in Poland it's a donut day, it's a donut Thursday, so celebrate with the Polish people and have as many donuts as you want. Okay, because you're allowed, because it's a donut Thursday. Happy Donut Thursday, Polish and English people, and any other people, any other beings. Everybody welcome to eat donuts. Okay, off to birds. See you later.